All right, so now we're going to jump into our goals. This talks about our 2018 events. We have a little bit more than this, but these are the significant events that we'd like to promote. One coming up soon is our June 2nd tournament. Fortunately, again, this is 2018. Fortunately, this was actually thanks to an anonymous donor that's already paid for. So that means any of our nonprofits or any of the legacy chess students that we have can participate for free. With limited seating, I think we can take up to probably around 100 students that we can that'll be completely free to them, and they can participate and compete. We'll offer them 5 rounds, but understanding that a lot of the students are new to tournaments, that their stamina might not be at the place to do 5 rounds, but anywhere in between that they feel comfortable doing, we really just want to give them the experience of being able to compete against other students in a more, I guess, competitive style outside of a classroom. Next, we would have Richmond PAL Summer Camp, as I mentioned earlier in one of the previous videos. That'll be a huge camp of about 120 students, and I think it's pretty exclusive to just Richmond PAL students. So we won't be actually accepting registrations for this one, but we will need volunteers to help with the massive number of students that will be coming into us. Next, we have the RVA Cafe Summer Camp. We'll be also looking to start other summer camps of our own, but this is really hosted by just us and RVA Cafe. And we will be accepting registrations for them. I think this can take up to 10 students for this course because of the amount of space, but it is a lot of fun because I remember last year, Javon set up so that we could actually participate in, so we went to a wrestling club to get some physical activity. We went to a swimming club to let the kids just enjoy a swim, right, let's say before lunch. And I think there was a third activity we did, but I can't remember. But it's not just chess. So it kind of gives them a range of different things to do while still taking them to the next level for the game of chess. And then this is another fun idea, which I won't go too much detail in, but legacy chess students versus community leaders. So one of the ideas that was brought up to us was having kids that are seeking mentorship or seeking to relationships with other people that are older and successful that they would like to be like, and have an opportunity for them to play against them in chess. Not just that, but also to like enjoy maybe a morning with them to kind of see what they do in their day job. So for example, let's say we have the president of Dominion come out and say he wants to play chess. The kid can come visit him at his job and kind of get a chance to walk around Dominion Energy and kind of see what he does in his day to day, maybe get some advice for what to do in the future, what to focus on, how to think, etc. And then we'll have an event where all the community leaders and the kids get to play against each other at one time. So that's an idea that we have down the road. And I'm not sure exactly what the selective process will be in finding students for this, but it definitely will be exciting. All right, so I didn't choose the best color for the font here, but some goals for the 2018 is we want to reach 10 nonprofit partners that serve at-risk youth by August of 2018. We want to build up Friday Club meetings, especially because the Friday Club meetings are pretty much exclusive to students and parents. And we want to try to reach up to 50 students for them. Right now, we have probably consistently 15, but we want 50 consistent students coming in. We also want to sign 15 contracts for after-school sessions beginning this fall of 2018. We also would like them to be recurring. So in the previous years, I guess a couple of years, we've been doing 8 to 10 week sessions here and there, just kind of seeing if people would be interested in having a chess club and what their thoughts are after. And after hearing some great feedback from pretty much every school we've worked with, I think it's time for us to take a next step and set the contracts up to be recurring, since that's what we're going to be doing with them anyway. So we're looking for year contracts with after-school programs. And of course, we want to keep cultivating a relationship with Henrico County administration. Of course, we want to keep developing that relationship as any way we can, meeting different people in administration, working with ideas, helping them out, see what we can do, what we can offer really to them that they need. Okay, so this is a little bit different. Operating 2 successful 16-week intensive chess courses. This is supposed to say beginning, not begging, May 12th and ending in December. So we will be offering a 16-week intensive course, and it'll be very academic in a sense, but also we'll still have the mentorship and club feel to it. These will be 90-minute classes that meet Saturday afternoons. Then we're going to have 2 that are operating back to back, and it's most likely going to be 2 beginner level courses. So this is something different we're trying out because we're going to have a syllabus of our own. We're going to be working an intensive curriculum and just kind of see how well that works, because this will be for students that want to take chess to a whole different level. So it's going to even be more intensive than the camps themselves. All right, so let's go discussion topics. This is probably more to today. If you're watching this after 2018, it might not apply as much anymore. But right now, Javon and I are talking about moving downtown because that's where most of our clients are and most of our networking meetings are held, for her, for yoga, and for chess, for us as well. So that's something we can discuss with the board and kind of see what the best options are and if this is something feasible for us. Because we would also like to be able to have the Chess Academy in that area. It's important for us to discuss what goes into training an instructor. We've talked about how instructors will have mentorship aspects, and we'll be doing mentorship seminars. We also want to share, I want them to be educated in communicating with students and parents, so they can learn. They wouldn't just learn how to teach a classroom, but also how to engage with the students and be respectful and be able to kind of explain to them what's actually going on in the classroom without actually having to teach what's happening in the classroom. And of course, we want to keep regular background checks on everyone so that the parents and the school administration feel good about us coming in there. And of course, to keep safety up. All right, so we want to keep searching for new nonprofit partners, searching for new business, and we also want to schedule advisory meetings on a regular basis. We're trying to figure out if we're going to be doing it monthly or bi-monthly at the moment. And if you're interested in being in those meetings, feel free to send us an email at legacychess@gmail.com, kind of just saying what your expertise is and what you can offer, and as well as any communication information that we would need to stay in contact with you. All right, so what we need from our advisors. So as I mentioned, expert in each field, to basically be legacy chess cheerleaders and talk about us as much as you can and as well as you can. You want to share any opportunities that come along that with me directly, with the managing director, or Javon, who doing the director of operations, and of course advise us. I can't say enough how important and how much I value hearing advice from others. Even if it's very critical, even if it's something that you think I don't want to hear, I promise you I do want to hear it. I might not always take the advice, but it's better to have more information than less. So bring on anything that you have and come in mind. I'm willing to hear, or you can email me and I can read about it. You can, whatever you need to do. And as I mentioned, we're thinking about bi-monthly meetings. All right. So the last thing is I'll talk about is we're starting to do videos so that we can stay in communication, because a lot of our instructors are in different locations and it's hard to get everybody in one place. So Javon and I have been making little YouTube videos that are private, specifically just to instructors and advisor boards and staff members, etc. And Javon, she gives a video on the values of legacy chess. I teach instructors how to use chesskid.com as a coach, because we're going to be implementing that into our program as well. It's really mostly a guide for instructing, so you don't have to keep coming up with new ideas for how to teach chess. It's pretty much all laid out for you, and you should be more focused on the children in the classroom and what their needs are specifically, because everybody learns differently. And also class management is a very important thing that we'd like you to focus on as well. And then I don't know why the picture didn't show up here, but I also teach instructors to use an analysis board. So fortunately, if they have, and let's say a projection screen in the classroom, they can pull up an analysis board online on the screen and just play with it that way. And then the students can kind of look at the board and point out what moves they think should be played and different suggestions. All right, so I'm not going to actually play through those videos, but if you want to watch them, you can always go back to the link of this this Prezi presentation and watch them, or you can request it for me and I'll just send you the direct link, because like I said, it is private, so you're not going to find it on our Legacy Chess YouTube page. Oops, it's just going to make me do it. Let me see. All right, so that's the end of our presentation today. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to hear them. And if you have any comments, suggestions, I'd be happy to hear that too. So thanks for watching.